hello, my lovely friends. What is going on? How is everybody doing? Welcome to another one of our Thursday live streams where I listen to and review your music and give some hopefully helpful critiques. How's everybody? What's going on? Let me see what's up in the chat. Sorry, I'm like a little bit late. I was out of the shower late this morning. But hey, the face is beat, the hair is clean, like we're cooking. We are cooking. Hi Aton, Gabriella, Cameron, BTY London. What's up, Sorib, Queen, Case, Demi, Dave, Velds. What's up, you guys? How is everybody's week been? Did you guys work on some cool music? Let me know in the chat the names of the songs that you guys worked on. I have been working on my vocal production course pretty hard this week. It comes with some music as well. I will say no more. Also, there's like a glowing halo around me. What is actually going on? Hold on a second. I like see it in my OBS and I'm just like, why do I look like I'm glowing? Like I'm some kind of like deity. What is happening with that? Oh, it's called Spotlight. Okay, cool. Let me take that off. I kind of don't like how that looks. Thank you, Gabrielle. I just bought the shirt. Yeah, I actually, for one, went with Ellie to do some shopping and bought some stuff. I usually never do. And this was a good haul. It was a great haul. Jesse's been working on a song called Nice Guy. Aton, mine is called 6-8 Ballad. LOL. I know that one. If you guys don't know, so what we do on these streams, you can submit your music and I will give you critiques. But the fun thing is you can keep submitting the same song week after week as you're working on it and improving it. So we can kind of all see how it's becoming better, which things are growing. And it's a really fun time. So I recommend, like, you can just give me a new song every week or you can give me the same song. Either way, it works. Premraj Paul, what's up? Jess says, my song name is Floating. Pretty. Danzo says, I'm assuming the vocal course is still good for non-top laners if they plan on collaborating and doing vocal mixing. Yeah, so Danzo, it's going to be for producers recording artists, and it's also going to be for singers recording themselves. So I will be going over vocal techniques. Oh, these are so juicy, guys. This is all stuff I've come up with like over 20 years. I've never seen anybody talk about it, and I'm really excited. But you can apply it to yourself, or you can apply it to a singer that you're working with and give them like performance cues and stuff like that. And it's going to have recording, it's going to have mixing, it's going to have all the things. So if you guys want to join the early access list for it, let me give you the link for it. Hold on. It's going to be very, very cool. I'm excited. Hold on. What is it? Hold on. www.alina.fm/vocals. Hello, let's go. Okay, I just stepped it in wrong. Makes sense. So here we go, guys. Yeah, if you want to just hop on that early access list, like it basically puts you on an email list where you'll get like updates about it and how it's going and how it's developing and stuff. But a couple of things about this stream for anybody that's new. So in a minute here, I'm about to start listening to your guys' music, giving critiques, giving feedback. We have different segments of this stream. So the first segment is early bird. It's for the first 3 people that submitted. And then we have free-for-alls where you're allowed to comment the name of your song. And I will basically pick ones at random and review them. And then we also have a verified segment, which is for people who are verified with Boombox, who are the sponsor of these streams. So being verified basically gives you all kinds of perks. You know, it's a paid membership and you can use things like AI, stem splitting tools, mastering tools, distribution, like all, it's kind of, Boombox is like all in one. I'll tell you guys more about it later in the stream, but you also get this like priority access to the streams where your music basically has a much higher chance of being heard on these streams. So if you want to do that, the link for that is in the description and in the chat. But also, you don't have to. I always try to get to as many people as obvious as I can. Why did I say obvious? Sometimes, like, my mouth just says things, and I'm like, okay. I don't know what that means, but but anyway. So, and then one last thing before we start. Next week, I'm not going to have a stream. Just next week, then it's back to every week after that. I'm just taking a little bit of a break. So let's crush this stream, shall we, guys? let's go ahead and go to our Boombox playback window, and we're going to just start. We're going to start with our early bird segment. And first up, we have When Good Goes Bad, and this is by Dave. Amazing. So, and by the way, if any of you haven't submitted a song this week and you want to, you literally can right now. Like, there's a link for it in the description. It's a bit.ly link. Just follow along. Do all the steps, and your song will be in this pile of songs and, you know, eligible, basically. But let's listen to When Good Goes Bad. Oh, this is an old version. Okay. That's okay. Let me type in When Good Goes Bad version 2. All right. I'm new to music production, so I would appreciate your thoughts. If time is short, start at 103. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I always appreciate when you guys tell me that. Like your favorite part. Let's go here. Whoops, sorry guys. A tempest filled the night. Rain started pouring. The forecast called for spite. I like all the acoustic instruments. Sounds really nice. Cool. Very cool transition. I like that hook. Every summer has its winter. There's no silver without dross. Every light casts a shadow. Atonement bears a cross. Very nice, Dave. I think it's really cool. It reminds me of some like classic 70s music. I think the only thing I would say is you've mixed this a little bit as if it's like from the 70s, right? The drums seem a little bit, how do I say it? It literally, I think you are literally drumming, right? I'm guessing it's you playing guitar, you singing, you drumming, or you're hiring musicians. If not, really good job making it sound like a band. So, but because it sounds so very much like a live recording of a band, I almost wanted to hear just a little bit more of a modern mix on it. For example, I feel like there's no kick drum really here. Like I can hear the thump of it, but it's really soft and I hear only the upper frequencies of it, right? Oh, you guys will love what I did here. Check this out. Okay, let me see if I can. I was able to set up Ableton so I can demonstrate with EQ and stuff what I'm actually talking about. So yeah, for you, Dave, your kick, I'll show you like exactly kind of where it's hitting. Like it's around like here in the mids, right? It's got like a little bump right here, like in the around maybe here, 1,000 or so. But this, all of this right here is kind of missing. And I just want you to, you know, give me a little bit more sub. And same on the bass too. But I thought your arrangement, like everything was really good. Really cool parts that you played. So really great job, especially being new at production. So one thing that we do, guys, if you are new, is we vote on whether we love certain songs that we hear. Well, we vote on all the songs. And if you do love a song, leave PL in the chat. So letter P, letter L, and that stands for playlist. And if I get 5 PLs, I add a song to a special playlist here on Boombox that we have that I will show you while I wait. And it's called Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters. It's for all the songs that eat really, really hard from these streams. And yeah, this is what we have so far for July, a really juicy playlist. I believe it's linked in the description too, so you can go and check out some of what the community is creating. And yeah, let me see if you guys have voted PL for Dave's song. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Rose says, sorry, Dave, I missed. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, my math is not mathing. 5. Okay, awesome. We have 5. Beautiful. And this song is going to our playlist right now. Boom.
Because of the weekend on
We have a
the
special
radio.
sting also sung by Kim, who I see in the chat. Kim, hi. I still don't have that video for you. Sorry, buddy. I don't. I have not found it. Now, next up we have Go On, and this is by Fred. Oh, there's a new version. Okay. It's called Bump It. Let's see. F. Walden says, love the demonstration. I'm really excited. I've been wanting to like do that for you guys instead of just like arbitrarily being like, mix like this to actually show you what it is. You guys will laugh. If you were here last week, you remember I tried to do this on the fly. I tried to like set up my Ableton screen to be seen. And I was like, I don't know how to do it. I can't. And I realized I literally didn't see it in like the list of windows because I was looking for it to say Ableton, but it said live. Yeah. Sometimes it'd be dumb like that, you know? So, but here's our song called Bump It from Fred. And we can read lyrics too at the same time. Chorus, okay.
It's not fair that you're living life. I've only got one that's better spend it right. You and me, we're in this together. I only hope we can stay friends forever. If we were true friends, would you stay focused and never end? My life goes on and on. Spend a little second and it'll all be gone.
Ah, fun.
Oh, it's your time to go. I think you already know. It's my place, not yours. So go ahead and close the door. If we try to go on, I don't think I belong. You could say what you feel, but I could be ashamed.
Wow. Love the synths. Okay, I'm seeing some of you guys' comments. Corrupted Machine said exactly what I was gonna say. He says, or they say, Vox sounds too separate. So that was the biggest thing I noticed. I thought if we took out the vocals and just listened to your track, it would sound like pretty cohesive, right? I didn't hear like, oh my God, this synth is too loud or this kick is too quiet or like any specific thing that I was like in the track, oh no. It seemed pretty cohesive, but your vocal pretty much felt like it sat on top of it versus being a part of it, right? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to turn down your vocals. I'm gonna guess like, what do you guys think? Like at least 5 dBs, I think here. They are very, very much on top of this track, just sitting on top of it, right? And I think what you just need to do and then is crank up your limiter, like what's going on in your mastering. So yeah, what I would do, let me see if I can demonstrate this on a session. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta go to the scene. Right? So, oops. Let's say if like these are your tracks, right? I would take your vocals. Let's say this is your vocals. Down like 5 or something. And then your master channel, whichever DAW you're on, I would put like a nice limiter on it. I enjoy Ozone. I feel like I even did like a little bit of a deep dive, guys, trying to find something like Ozone. And there's a lot of mastering plugins. And I'll kind of keep you updated. Oh, of course it's gonna spin on me. Great. But yeah, I would do something like this vintage limiter module, you know, like go down a little bit on the threshold, basically until it sounds glued, but not like too bad, you know, a little bit down on the ceiling for your peaks. And literally like just doing that plus turning down your vocal and keeping your tracks the same, everything's going to sound a lot better, right? And then of course, one thing I would also say is I think you absolutely need some sauce on your vocals. You guys know I talk about this all the time, but some of y'all vocals be dry. They be dry. You need sauce, honey. So Here we need a little bit of reverb, we need a little bit of delay, we need everything on these vocals. So Fred, I would love for you to work a little bit more on this mix and resubmit, because I think it could be really fire with these tweaks. And I see PLs though. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, guys, and Fred can go into the playlist. Kim, you like the sound effects? I'd be trying to make these streams more fun for you guys, you know? It's the cough. I know. I was like, what do I put for dry, right? I was like, oh, a cough, because, like, your throat is dry. Right. Never realized sauce could cure the flu. Stop, Aton. That's hilarious. Stop. Oh my God, Sorib says, this song makes me imagine Depeche Mode singer doing recession pop. Okay, I kind of live, TBH. Oh, Kim, thank you so much. Kim is like the biggest fan of my old country music, and I sent him a song of mine last week, and he's just living for it. To be honest, I kind of live for that song. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I love that song. So I think we got enough PLs. I see one from Jesse too. So let's go ahead and add the song to the playlist. July Piggies, let's go. And actually, I wanted to show you guys something here too. I do think just looking at the waveform, this is mastered, but however, I want to see if we can get a little bit more juice out of this track. So Boombox has a really cool new tool. I'm excited to try it out. You can basically master a track, and if you're on one of the pay plans, and maybe even on one of the free ones, don't quote me, I'm not an expert on this, but you basically get given credits, and you can use your credits to like split into stems, remove vocals if you're doing like a cover of something, or you can master a beat. Like, for example, I do think like some of the quieter bits, like the intro especially, could be bumped up. So let's see if we can like, oops, sorry, I'm not trying to report this. Master this track. Okay. So this takes a few minutes. So I'm actually going to open another Boombox instance. And we'll continue, but we will come back. I want to hear how that sounds. And next up we have Aclea Etienne. I think I said that right. Fool's Gold. I also have a song called Fool's Gold. Funny enough. Oh, this is by Max's Productions. What's up? I say this all the time. It's like so crazy when you've written like thousands of songs. You've written so many titles, and I see titles, and I'm always like, written that one, been there, done that one 3 times. True story. I have literally like a song with a really basic title that I've written literally that title 3 times. Funny enough, this song Love Language I just had come out with Vivi's K-pop group. I have another song called Love Language because this one used to be called just Language. So confusion. All right. So this is a collaboration with Aquila. Looking for feedback about arrangement. This is pre-Alina Crash Course. Still working on some new tracks to try to apply some of the 99 tips. And they're always looking for new singers. So let's go. And this one will not need mastering. I'm going to tell you that right now, honey, without even hearing it. Oh, let's go. Disco. Kate says, Jesus, what a waveform.
Look at your face, pretty as a picture of your beauty in gray. I remember back in the days, I thought you would make it out of this place. Well, I tried just to get right, but it really ain't what it seems. All the money and the fame, people calling my name, yeah, just didn't give me peace. I needed release from trying to fulfill all
Okay, really cute. I love the disco vibe. Just feels really nice, I think. Like Kim says, romantic vibes. I agree. So I think arrangement wise sounds good, basically. I like the arrangement. I feel like it could hit harder overall. Funny enough, even with this like waveform, right? It's just something about it feels really soft. My guess is it's more just like how it's mixed on an individual level versus what's on the master. Like the kick could hit harder. I feel like I sound like a broken record, you guys, but the kick could hit harder, right? I think the guitars could be a little bit janglier. Like they could have a little bit more punch. I think the vocal feels really thin in a way. And I can tell she doesn't really have a thin voice because she has a lot of that rasp. And just like from the tonality of her voice, I guess. But I think it's just kind of how it's mixed with the track. It just seems so like small how it's just sitting on top of the track. So I would work on finding the body of her vocal a little bit more. So what it almost feels like, let's go back to here. Let me just pull up EQ, right? It almost feels like here around like 200 to 300 hertz. It almost feels like this to me. And I want it to feel like a little bit of a bump right here. And maybe even the upper mids, like around, 6 to 7 to 800 too. She kind of just seems to sit around here, like 1500 or so. So I would play around with that. Another thing I would say about just her vocal performance, and I know maybe, okay, I don't know. I love me assuming. I'm assuming that she kind of processed her own vocals and then arranged her own vocals and you just kind of put them in with the track. I think either you or her would benefit from just processing them a little bit and doing a little bit more vocal production. Like I'll play you this, I think around here is when I heard a lot of kind of pitchiness. Like the dreams, yeah. That yeah. I need to hear all three of those notes. And it says she does a slur that's like, yeah. Like it's not bad, right? I can tell it's supposed to be 3 notes. But because she slurs, this type of performance on an ad lib, if she was here, I would tell her to redo it. I would cut a different one, but you can definitely separate the notes with Melodyne. And if it sounds too toony, you can hide it by using reverb. So I think there's a lot of things like this that I would love for you to do, just like moments of vocal cleanup on her. But I think this was really, really cool. What do you guys think? Sorab says, in fact, the course kind of reminds me of Sabrina's Feather. Okay, I can see that. She sent you raw vocals. Production mix was on your side. Okay. Yeah, there's, I think, a lot of things you can do to kind of tune her a little bit better. Like, she's not bad at all, right? She's a good singer. It's more just like, this is one of the things I'm going to be talking about in my course, right? Singing live and just being good at singing is not the same as being good at recording or knowing how to like arrange for recording. And it starts in the room. It starts with performance. And of course, there's things you can do on the backside. Like I said, you could smudge the kind of like slurred run with verb and delay and make it seem like a thing, and it would be a lot better. But as dry as it is right now, I'm like, immediately can hear it, right? So, and I think definitely there could be a lot more layers on the chorus too. This, I would just ask her to sing them. To be honest, I would ask her to sing them and bring them in and arrange them like doubles and harmonies and stuff, specifically doubles. So, but let me know if you guys seeing P up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5. So, well, let's do it then. Let us go ahead and add it to the playlist. July, let's go to weekend, and then let's actually check on Bump It, because I did master it using Boombox, so I kind of want to hear like what happened. By the waveform, I can't tell like what all happened, so let's just hear. Let me go to where the drums are happening.
It's not fair that you're living life. I've only got one It's not for the
Oh, I see.
life. I've only to spend it right.
It like really tamed some of the harsh uppers. Do you guys hear that?
Go one less
There's like hissiness here that I didn't even pick up the first time I heard
to
it.
spend it right.
But then in the mastered,
You and me.
it took out a lot of the really harsh high frequencies. That's interesting. What about the intro?
Right.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's made it, like, if I had to describe it, it made it just rounder and a little more like smooth sounding, kind of smoothed out a lot of the rough edges. This is really cool, you guys. I want to keep experimenting. This is my first time using it, so I was like, oh, kind of cool, actually. Kay says this is so useful. Fair. F. Walden says, I don't know, I prefer the first one. Also fair. Also fair. But let's go ahead and I think I can get back to here now. So let's go ahead and go into our next segment, which is going to be the verified segment. So if you're a verified Boombox member, I'm going to be able to see your songs now and react to them. So let's see. By the way, if you guys haven't submitted yet, go ahead and do it, because after this, we're going to have a free-for-all where I call and you guys, sorry, it keeps getting cold and then I turn it off and then it gets hot. We're going to have a free-for-all where I call on you guys to like spam the name of your song in the chat, basically. So go ahead and submit your song if you haven't yet, because you're going to have a chance to shout it out. But let's go ahead and find all our silver members. I'll start with you guys. Okay, we've got Cry by Mido Chu. This one I top lined last year in June. I want to give feedback on top line, how to make it catchy, harmony building. I got you. Let's do it. Thank you, Case. I'll take a look. Always something in OBS. It's good.
Did you move on? You cannot pretend that you work hard for us, so cry, try, but you didn't ever show it. Losing my mind, got me feeling so bad. I'm losing his eyes, set myself up so high. But I don't wanna lose. I fall and get a bruise, rather than his roost. He gives a vibe of divine. What about the time? Can I take it back before it ever has? I don't wanna cry. A lot of that. I'm never gonna cry. Instead of that, I'll make you cry. I'll make you cry.
Nice.
See you tonight, if you're right. I wanna see your eyes drip, keep on dripping for me. Cry.
Love it.
I'll make you cry.
Love it.
I'll never be right, but I'll make it right. Come on, let me see those tears I want it more. How comes I had to run this long now?
It's good. It's really, really good. I'm loving this top line. I think your voice always sounds really, really good. I don't know if you need harmony help, to be honest. I think your harmonies sound great. I didn't hear anything where I was like, oh, this needs more, or oh, this is too much. Kind of felt like a really good, perfect amount. Since you clearly need like more of a professional high level critique, I will dig a little bit into your top line, just a few parts. So let's start with about here, I think ending of the verse.
Pretend that you work hard.
Yeah, go here.
I always say, sorry, I'm gone. I said I won't care.
No, this is good.
You cannot pretend that you work hard for us, so cry, try.
Okay, I don't love that melody. You cannot, what is it? You cannot pretend, right? What is it? The fact that I can't sing it back to you is already a bad sign. it's like a kind of nothing melody, to be honest, Mito. I'm just being super harsh. Like, I would never remember that without hearing the song a lot of times. And I think because it's in the couple of bars before transition, I think you could do something a lot catchier here. You are coming out of a really catchy melody of I think you could stay lower because you just went up there. Even something like that. You don't have to use that, but just something that's a bit lower, something that's a little bit more repetitive melody, and perhaps lyrically, like if you did the melody I just sang you to, and I tried and I cried, what you cried, what your time, like do a bunch of I rhymes in a row, like a bunch of internals or the same word, automatic catchiness upgrade. Okay, I kind of like that. I just came up with that. I was like, catchiness upgrade might become one of my sayings. Okay, I like the chorus a lot. There's a few things I think could be better. Okay, this is what I don't like. It feels asymmetrical. So we've got this. I will be honest with you. This melody is okay. It's good. But for how good you are, I think you could do better. I think it just seems a little basic for where you're at. But it's fine. If you wanted to keep it, I think the melody after that, this is not catchy enough because you don't have enough repetition in here, like lyrically. It's also not, because of how much it bends, it's not very catchy. It's okay catchy, but I think you could do better again. But what I was talking about symmetry is after this, I think if you would probably need to go to the right there, because you kind of are doing a similar melody but not the same, and it being similar not the same kind of completely breaks your catchiness, right? So I would just really like look at this structure one more time. This part I love. Yeah, I love the cry part. So, and I think your dynamics, like just your natural understanding of top line dynamics is good because you did your like faster melodies, and then you went into the legato whole note melodies with the cries. So, I think it's really good. So, I see lots of PLs. People love it. People think it ate. I think so too. You guys know if I think somebody is like close to pro, I get harsher. I judge people who are pros at a little bit of a different level than people who are developing and starting out. So, but really, really good work. I think this could even be piggy contender after I just like toured a new one. I like it basically. Great job.
Pigs of the week and other eaters.
Aton says, I'm not crazy about the auto-tune. It's a bit heavy-handed. Great song for sure. I think this was very much intentional, to be honest. I know how a lot of you guys feel about auto-tune. Auto-tune is one of those things that's like a triggering thing in the music community. Now, why is my background music not playing? Like, I really want to know this. I just don't understand. Oh, hello? Why are you not playing? Like, literally, it just kind of stopped. That's fun. I will try to fix it as I talk. But yeah, autotune is one of those things that is really like people either love it or they hate it. Oh, I see what happened. Dropbox took it away. Let me fix it. I know how to fix this. But yeah, how do you guys feel about autotune? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you like using it as an effect, or are you just like, hell no? Because I understand either way, to be honest. I personally feel very neutral about it. To me, it's just a tool. And if somebody really wants to do that, like think of like Party for You, Charlie XCX, you might not like the autotune, think she would sound better without it, but it's her artistic choice. And like, hey, girly is allowed. Now, why are you not playing my music? Let me try this one more time. Oh, honey, come on. I put the file in. The file is there. Let's not lie. No lies are being told. Okay. Let me just try one more time. I'll literally make a copy of this file. Always something, guys. Okay. I'm going to say 1. Version 1. And if this doesn't work, I don't know, guys. Properties. 1. Okay. Now it plays. I fixed it. Yay. But anyway, did I add cry to plays? Yes, I did. I did. It is one of those days. I love it. I'm just kind of like, what's going on? Let's go to our next submission. And this is, let's look for another silver member. Just as a reminder, you guys, for anybody new, if you become a bronze or silver member, you get priority in these streams. So this is Nightfall, Reaching for the Sun. This is a soundtrack they've been working on, not for anything in particular, just for practice. Awesome. What I mainly want to know is how it makes you feel, if it's too cluttered or not. Let's go. This is really pretty. Ooh, love. Oh, watch the rub right here. Guys, it's a rub. It's a rub. It's a rub. Right there, the vocal rubs against the track. It's that note, literally melodizing her to do that note instead of what it's doing. Simili says I'm getting interstellar vibes. Yeah, I can see it like floating in the stars. It's beautiful. Love the flute. It's really beautiful. I don't think it's too cluttered. I think it's gorgeous, to be honest. Like, great job. Let me know if you guys would like to PL Reaching for the Sun. Literally just the vocal is the only thing that's got like a little bit of a rub. Oh, you know what? No, I think there was a little bit of one in the intro too. I heard something here, I think. It's right there. I think it's just your piano decay, like stepping over the next note. Yeah, oh, that piano note right there. Just, I think it's literally like a bad note that you hit. So just like fix that one note and you're good. PL, lots of PLs. Minnow Willow says it sounds kind of mystical and mysterious. It does. I love the vibes. Like, I feel like I would like want this to play behind like a fantasy audiobook. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, really pretty. Yeah. Catastrophe says PL is unique. I agree. 100% going into the playlist. July. Let's go. And you know what? Let's try to master this too. I just want to, I keep hearing, no, I don't want to report you guys. I want to see what this sounds like mastered just for funsies. I don't know if it kind of doesn't need it, to be honest, because it's got like a really nice dynamic, but I'm just like, enjoying trying the mastering tool on all the different new things. So let's go ahead and while that's happening though, go to our next song. Let's see, who else is another silver member? That was Cry. We already did Cry. We did Reaching for the Sun. Oh, Aton. All right, 6/8 ballad. Let's go. Let's freaking go. A little nervous, not gonna lie. Totally new track, totally new genre. Wait. Oh, it's a new song. No way. Love it. You know, I will never judge you for 6/8. I kind of like really love 6/8. I guess it's my favorite time signature because of course I make more songs than 4/4, but like I really, really live for 6/8. Also, it's my crappy vocals. That's okay. Vocals not crappy. And I know you work with a lot of other singers to like bring your vision to life, and that's completely fine and good. I figured I'd give you an entire community a break from Always Remember. You're so funny. Really trying to move out of my comfort zone. We love. Never written a song like this before. Super rough. I will not be harsh, I promise. Still kind of like composing, arranging stage. Got you. Melodies, song structure. So kind of just like the main fundamentals. Well, let's listen. I'm excited. Ooh. You always have pretty pianos.
I could always talk about your feelings, all the things going on inside.
Bum.
And when you know that we are doing all we're dealing,
Dun, dun, dun. I love that.
never see
The walking bass line and the chords, really cool.
inside.
Ooh, strings, yes.
The answers that I never had.
Ooh, gorge.
You were talking about all we're walking, 'cause I couldn't tell you in your head. I could always talk about your feelings.
Okay, amazing. I'm so glad you sent it in this raw, Aton. So I'm really proud of you. I just know that it's like hard to share things that are this raw. But guys, like I just want to encourage you to do that. If you need help, like this is a resource for you, you know, versus you like working on something for hours and hours and then it ends up not being right. Send it to me raw. I'm not judging. You know what I mean? Like, so thing I love the most is the walking chords plus bass line. Sick. And then you just kind of frame everything around that. Sick. So just remember that for when you're developing the tan 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 ta-dam is your king, is your gold. Like don't get away from that. Being the centerpiece. You can one thing I would say, you could do a section that moves away from that, does something completely different, and then returns. That I think would be really helpful for you. But in the sections that it's happening, just emphasize that and you're good. Now, I think as far as top line, things could be a little bit more dynamic. I'll show you what I like.
Never see all that's inside. I couldn't tell you the answers that I never had.
So I am assuming this is the chorus, the I couldn't tell you the answers. I do like that. It reminds me of Always Remember. You love that like held note going down. I just called you out on something. It's okay. We all have like patterns as songwriters. I do think that's nice. Again, let's talk about symmetry a little bit. I think I'd love to hear more symmetry in this.
Answers that I never had.
Here, I'm just forming my thoughts.
And if you
Okay, what I would like to hear is da 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 da. Repeat the first line exactly in the third spot, in the spot of a third line. I was like, how do I say this? Do you know what I mean? So A plus, because it's the same melody but a little bit different. A again, and then you can do something else right here. Yeah, I don't think you should repeat the A plus because that's when it becomes very repetitive. So I would do like da 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 da. You know, you could change the chords right here, da da, and you could go even up into like a post-chorus section where you kind of do something else, maybe more of a soaring melody. I know you love working with female singers and you work with like a lot of kind of singers, like belting singers. So you might want to give her like ah, da, 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 like some of those like dramatic higher pitched melodies because it's going to be an octave above from that, you know? So, but I think so let's restructure this so you're not like just blah. Alina said a bunch of things. Create a section that's a getaway chord wise might be cool, even if it's for just like 2 bars, 4 bars. I think it would really break up the rhythms of the chords that you have and just the feel of them. Work on the chorus, making it more symmetrical top line wise. See if you can exit out of the chorus in a more unexpected way with a chord and a melody that hasn't appeared before, and build a post chorus that's perhaps different chords and like more soaring and high. It's just kind of like my first feelings and feedback, but I can't wait to hear this like more developed, more done. So, okay, Nyan Cat Meows. Do you need to be careful of explicit lyrics? No, honestly, no. People send stuff with explicit lyrics all the time. I try not to curse because it's YouTube and also a sponsored stream. Like, but you guys can do what you want. Now, Angelina says this will be so beautiful. I agree. Case says I love it a ton. So I feel like there's another question I wanted to answer. Corrupted Machine says out of tune a bit. Yeah, Aton, he always replaces his vocals with other people. So I'm kind of like, it doesn't matter what his vocal sounds like. It's more for spotting the melodies. Sanju, I definitely can check yours out in the next segment. So this segment is for verified Boombox members, and then we're going to do a free-for-all where all of you guys are allowed to comment your songs' names. So stay tuned for that. So, and also, Nyan Cat Meows, there's no specific requirements for level of completion or expertise. Like, you can be new, you could be a producer with like 10 years of experience. It doesn't really matter. We try to be supportive of everybody, but if you're a pro, I will be harsher. That's kind of how these streams work. So, I see lots of PLs for Aton's song. Well, let me see. Hold on. I feel like I'm so bad at counting. I'm like, yeah, I see 7, and it's like 2. Let me know, you guys. Should we PL Aton's song? Let me know, guys. Robert says, have you heard of Goo Goo Dolls, Iris? Your track is making me think of it. Okay, yeah, lots of PLs. Let's go.
Because of the weekend,
Let's join up. And next up, I think that was all the silver Boombox members, I believe. Oh no, I'm lying. Reverb is next. But yes, that's it. That was it for the silvers. The silver category is very much underutilized, guys, right now. No pressure at all. But if you want basically feedback every week, join at a silver level. And yeah, this is Play with Fire. Also a title I have. I feel like this is like a game, like I need like a drinking game. I need like a shot if I've written one of your titles before, except I don't drink. But maybe I already drink so much out of my water bottle though. Maybe I need like a juice or something that I sip. Oh, okay. This is a remix of a track by Sam Tins called Play with Fire. All right. Amazing. Remixes are allowed, by the way, you guys. Just don't send other people's music or AI. Okay. Would this be classified as drum and bass? I think so, right? This drum pattern. Or jungle, maybe? I know Boombox like does it automatically.
Insane, inside, the danger gets me high. Can't
Didn't expect
help
those toms.
myself, got secrets I can't tell. I love the smell of gasoline. I've always liked to play with fire.
Okay, that was super, super fun. And of course, I had to do my fire emoji because that was just way too appropriate. A couple of things. So, yes, when this synth hit, I felt like literally, you know, that feeling you're in front of a speaker and it's like, poosh! In a good way. It was awesome. I do, however, think your buzzy synth here is too loud. It just needs to go down just a few dBs. And I do think the vocal is too quiet. Like, it's tough. I will not lie to you. Like, trying to make something this bombastic work and also carve out space for the vocal at the same time is, like, tough. Maybe you can sidechain your vocal to go into the synth with something like Pro Q, right? Fat filter. And you basically can like get it to duck out of the way of the vocal just a little bit so it doesn't pump too much. That could work. Just like dynamic EQ, even like a little bit of static EQ carving could work. But I think mostly you just need to turn down this synth. And I also had like a composition thing here, maybe around here. Bum, 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 bum. So these chords, right? These guitar plucks, they're fine. I just think they get really kind of tired really fast. And around here, around like 30 seconds in, where I'm like, okay, the beat got added to those and nothing is kind of changing. Those keep going on. I think you could either like change their rhythm. You could even like cut them up or some dum 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 bum bum bum. You know what I mean? To kind of go a little bit more with the beat. It almost is giving me like an unsettled feeling of like ploop ploop. Like it's very minimal and like kind of quiet, but then the drums are going off, and I just something about it is like not marrying just in this spot right here, and it gets better as you add other things. So I would just like kind of work on like this section a little bit, but I think it's sickening. What do you guys think? Okay, yeah, PL Kickstart for sidechaining. Yeah, Josiah, I endorse Kickstart as well. There's a free one I downloaded. Let me see, what was it called? I've been on a mission, guys, for building my vocal production course. I've been trying to find the best free plugins for those who don't want to spend like $3,000 on plugins for vocals. I actually found some like sick stuff, but there was one like a Kickstart. I think I only pulled it up once though, so of course I don't remember what it's called now at all. I have this like list of plugins I'm looking at right now. I might have to go back to Flux Mini. Is that it? Oh yeah, I found it. Here, I'll show you guys. Can't really like speak on its quality yet because I literally I think downloaded this and like haven't played around with this yet. But it's called Flux Mini 2, and it's free. And as you can see, you can kind of like shape sidechaining just like you do with Kickstart. Do different like types of shapes. But yeah. Does it have presets too? It has some presets as well. Yeah, you know what? Grab this, y'all. Grab this and let me know if you like it. But it's a nice quality looking plugin at least. So, you know, something for us to check out. Okay. PLs. Okay, PLs everywhere, guys. Let's go. Let us add Reverb's remix. Play with fire. Into the playlist. Let's go. I'll do 2 more songs for this segment, and then we're going to go into our free-for-all, guys. I know y'all can't wait for that always. Okay, let's go back down and start with the bronze members. We have Aka with Up All Night, Experimental ID. Oh, wrong one again? Okay, I got you. Let me find Aka again. Is that Aka? No. I forgot. There you go. I think that's the correct one. The right one, yay.
All night, all night,
Okay.
all night, all night, all night, all night,
Why does that sound like me?
all night.
It straight up sounds like me with a male filter. Wait, what? That's so crazy. I'm probably just imagining that. Fire! Let's go. Cases and dust, LOL. That's so fun. I feel like that sounds really good. Like, I don't really have comments other than I really enjoyed that. Fun, really cool little hook. I don't know, the beat is slamming. Like, that, you guys, you know what I mean? Like, it was just so simple. One simple hook, great beat around it, everything cohesive, nothing crazy, but also nothing that rubs or stands out in a weird way. Like, it was a fire beat. More, like, I just want to party to this beat. Like, hold on. Let's see. I want to be like, there you go. That was kind of chaotic, but I was like, this is really fun. I like it. I like it. Straight into the playlist. I see lots of PLs, so let's just do it. Let us add you straight into the playlist. Let's go, Ika. Boom.
Speakers of the week and other eaters.
Kalu says, I want to be able to make this genre too. Yes. Yeah, dance music is so fun. Like, deceptively simple, right? Hearing that, I'm like, oh, it just sounds so simple. But I'm like, I know what goes into this. This is a lot of work. Partying tonight in the club. That's what's up. All right. And next up, we have Albert. Okay, this is a cover of Hot by La Seraphim. Hi, Alina. Hi, Chad. This time I'm coming back with our new collaboration with very cool singer Jenny K, who did a lot of covers on K-pop tracks. I listened to your advice and literally the next day I went and bought new studio headphones. Yes, Albert. I really hope it was because of them and not because I'm kind of frequency deaf. Can't hear a damn thing. Guys, this is so like a real to kind of feel like you're frequency deaf and like you can't really hear what's going on in your own tracks in your own studio. This is something everybody struggles with as you become better at mixing, as you adjust to your room, to your headphones. Like, don't fret. I've made such obvious mistakes in my songs, like, and I still do, to be honest. If I'm like really ear fatigued, you will hear some stuff from me where you're like, how did you miss that's not DS? But like, I will, just because like ear fatigue, it's all very, very real. And if your room is not dialed in, your headphones, you're not used to them, like it can get crazy. But let's listen to this. I will be honest with you guys too. Like, before you clock me, I'll clock myself. I've never heard this song. People are always like, how have you not heard the song when I make these like making this song without hearing it type videos, but I like genuinely don't listen to stuff. And I think a part of it is because I want to be able to make those remakes. So I like stay away from stuff. Like I still haven't heard Jump from Blackpink because I am going to do a making Jump from Blackpink without hearing it. So this is one of those that slipped through the cracks, but I still haven't made a video about it.
Chasing my eyes, cover my tears. You see the smile, I feel the fear. So paint my lips red, throw on some heels, hold on my head, and tonight I remind
She sounds amazing.
I'm the 1, 2, and 3. Kiss in the mirror, I'm she. Struck like lightning, so ignited. You can hate me for me, baby, that's your loss. Don't love me for somebody I'm not. I'm burning hot. There's a fire living inside me, and it won't burn out after dark. So tonight I'm not gonna fight it. Bonnie and Clyde. Not running from it, not running from it. Who I'm becoming, I love it like it or not. I'm burning hot. Matches, gonna strike one like one up in my baggage. Imagine all the beautiful things that used to be ashes. Practice.
Yeah, guys, this is awesome. I kind of was like lost in it for a second. Here's a belated fire. Because I was just literally like vibing really, really hard. I mean, yeah, this is really, really good. Again, because I haven't heard the original, I was kind of like, oh, was it this vibe? But you guys are all saying, oh, this is so 80s. It's so cool. So I'm assuming the original was not 80s at all, was it, huh? I wouldn't have known, right? It just sounds really, really good this way. The kind of Lindrum toms, gated verbs on drums. Her vocal is amazing. Like, to be honest, if you literally told me this is Le Seraphim, I would have been like, cool, it's Le Seraphim. Like, I wouldn't have known. So everything sounded good. I think this is amazing. Great remix. And I see like, oh, here, another fire. Because it indeed was fire. So, I mean, straight to the playlist, right, guys? I see so many PLs. Boom. Great job, you guys. Honestly, Albert, you and Jenny should collaborate again. You guys should collaborate on an original song. I would really, really love that. I think you guys would slay. Kim is asking about a Instagram story that I posted yesterday, which was a wig and a hat, and he's like, what the heck was that? So it's for upcoming videos. That's all I'm gonna say. But the hat, it's like a Mad Hatter hat, and it's basically for like a tea party, like tea spilling session. But that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But let's go ahead and listen to our last song from this verified segment, and it's gonna be, who's it gonna be? Queen. Go Girl Summer. Love the title. Sick and again, sick. Yes, you do, Queen. Kim Miguel and I took your feedback. Yes, I didn't realize you guys are collabing. Changed some parts of the song. We tried to make the verses more dynamic and make the post-chorus a little bit more sparkly. Second verse as well. Okay, let's listen, guys. Okay, I remember this. Yes.
Flip-flops on the sun's going down. Glitter on her cheeks. Gotta shine like a crown. Top down, right? City lights in her eyes. Girls on the move, and we're feeling that eye. No text, no stress. Leave the boys on red lip gloss. Popping, it's a movie in our heads. Playlist so loud, there ain't no turning back. Midnight's calling, heels on the pavement. Clack, oh, we amazing.
Love it.
Everything in front of me.
This is cool.
the flow, we paint the skies together. Wishing nights like this could last forever. Everything in front of me. Push it all aside.
Okay, it's sick. Guys, this I remembered from last time. I don't remember what I said other than you doing the good girl summer, like repeat on the chorus. I do remember that I said that. Nothing else. I was like, I don't remember what the heck my advice was, but this came out so good. I think top line wise, it's like, sorry, I'm writing this down. So many thoughts. I'm writing it down for Piggy because for sure. I think top line's great. Top line's awesome. I hear so many good instances of feedback in the chat. Carlos says, bring back sparkly pop. People are singing the lyrics in the chat. PL a million times. It feels like early Twice and Itzy had a child. Song of the day. Ariana Cadence, Vicha, Barbie commercial, low key. Yeah, it's very, very cute. I think it could give like film and TV, or it could also give like K-pop group. I like this because the sound is not really happening. And that's a good thing. I feel like if you gave me some like tired New Jeans, like 2022 remake, which a lot of still like pro producers are doing right now, I'd be like, oh, come on, that's not going to get cut. But this, I could almost see the trends coming around to this becoming popular again. And also it's giving J-pop in some ways too. So even though I'm not really J-pop expert, I would say it is giving a little bit of that feeling. So I think this is good. I'm gonna critique harsh because I think you could get this cut. So I first of all think vocal mixing. Hold on, let me take a. I need a little bit of a. I need a big sip for this. Okay, vocal mix wise.
No text, no stress, leave the boys unread, lip gloss popping, it's a movie in our head.
I think you're just a tad harsh. It's kind of like hurt my ear just a little bit. Sorry, let me get this out of here. You are popping. I think you're probably doing this. I'm guessing you're like shelving and you were popping like right here in like 4, 5, 6, like somewhere, right? So you could even do one of those like very late and it would really help your vocal sit nicely. One plugin I love for vocals, I think I don't know how much it costs. It's not free, but for you guys doing such good work, you might want to check out this plugin. It's by UA. It's an emulation of a classic unit, Manly Massive Passive. But in here, we have basically like frequencies that are very often offenders for vocals. So some of the low mids that you can just like cut, right? Or some of the uppers that might be too harsh, like this 4K, right? That you could also cut. And of course, enhancement if you needed to enhance like air or something. So, but I would work on that. I think as far as the mix of your beat, it could be a little bit better. Now, this is me going like in. Is like if I were on this, that I would assess it this way.
Strolling heels on the pavement. Clack, oh, we amazing. Round of applause, they staring off.
I think your snare could hit harder, and I think the reason it doesn't is, again, like EQ, your snare is all right here, somewhere around here. It's very like tss, 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 but its volume is a little bit low to cut, and I think the bright vocal and the bright snare, it's almost painful. What I would do is lower mids, a little bit more lower mids. I also would maybe do like Neutron. You guys know I'm obsessed with Neutron. Like a frequency specific, like this. I would grab like mids here and just increase the attack of the mids to taste, and maybe I would actually decrease the attack on the uppers. Play around with this. I think this will help a lot. And then let me go back in here. I think there could be one more thing in here that really opens up the chorus. I think some kind of synth. Because I love the like country-esque element with the banjo. I think that's what makes it unique. But because you also have the banjo in the verses, I've already heard it. So I want things to open up for the verse, maybe like sidechain, some kind of like recession synth might be really cool. Play around with it more, like really like challenge yourself, you guys. Like really try to go for this is gonna get cut. Like or really dig into every single element. But this was freaking slay. And I saw a million PLs and a PL it's going to have. So boom.
Speakers of the week and other eaters.
Yes. So Rip says, guess I'm switching to Ableton now. LOL. You guys can do this in any DAW. I'm very like, it's so funny. I'm not loyal to Ableton, to be honest. I don't work with them as a brand. So like, there's that. Like, hit me up and maybe I will be. But B, I just think you can do good music in any DAW. I'm not like DAW, like, I'm more like loyal to plugins, to be honest, that like I really love and that make my sound what it is, but use any DAW, TBH. Ableton has a lot of cool tricks and it's like fun and you can make great music in it, but you can do it in Logic and Pro Tools and anything, TBH. So guys, I'm going to do a quick little ad break to tell those who are new about our sponsor, Boombox. It's literally just a minute long. Don't go anywhere. And after that, we're going to go into our free-for-all. So yeah, stick around.
Replace Dropbox, Google Drive, SoundCloud Pro, Disco, and DistroKid with Boombox, the all-in-one solution for musicians. Store your files, create playlists, request files, and distribute your music from one place at a single price. Access files on the go and stay synced with our mobile app and macOS app. Dive into our AI tools to spark creativity by generating chords and splitting stems. Search for your files by mood, genre, BPM, and key with our AI-powered advanced search. Share and collaborate with time-stamped feedback, password protection, and customized access permissions. Create professional playlists for pitching with analytics to see who's listening. Release your music into the wild with our inbuilt distribution. And request files from clients and collaborators with inboxes. Boombox, the all-in-one platform for musicians.
I am back, family. And y'all know what time it is because I already told you. It's time for a free-for-all. Okay, y'all know what to do. If you're new, comment the name of your song in the chat. And I will pick ones at random, and those are the ones we're going to listen to. I'm going to actually take my headphones off for just a second. Sometimes, I don't know how you guys feel like, sometimes my headphones just really hurt my ears. And I just like need to rub my head. My little head is tired. These things clamped on it. Also, my hair looks so good. I'm just like, let me not have these headphones for a second. Okay, I've got one. I got another one, which is also a title I've written. Take my imaginative shot. Got another one. I'm going for 6, you guys. Go girl summer. Love it. Okay. One more. Okay, guys, I got it. I got my songs. Thank you so much for your spam. Headphones go back on. And all right, let's. Oh god, my voice. You guys know I lose my voice a lot during these streams. Let's listen to Floating, and this is by Jess. Yes, have been submitting for weeks now. Still haven't been picked. That's what's up, Jess. So I started using FL Studio a couple of months ago. Love a quick review of my mixing, mastering, all that stuff. I got you. some help with writing. So kind of just like anything that comes up. Got you, Jess. I like those hats. Or I guess that drum loop, I think, has got more like rims. Ooh! Tropical vibes. Okay, Jess, I think this overall sounds really, really good. Your guitar, I think, could be turned up here, especially. And right here, too. Dun, 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 dun. I think you just can juice it a little bit more. Maybe not just gain, but like a little more compression on it. Something that's a little like juicier. I can't think of another word. I think the biggest problem you have here though are clicky samples. I think I'm going to be able to show you what it is with my new streaming setup for Ableton. So let me see if I can find, like, you, for example, using these like 808 toms. Let me find something similar. Okay, literally. So you've got things like this. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, is it stretching it? What's going on? That is not what it sounded like. Okay, weird. Okay, that's so strange. Hello? That was super weird. I don't really know, guys. Okay, I'm not going to worry about what it sounds like. I'm just going to do a visual demonstration. It's probably something to do with the stream and how I didn't set things up correctly. But wait, let me just play something. Hold on, let me keep this because you guys know how I am with the problem. I'm like, what the heck? Is everything going to have like a weird, like, I don't know. Let me just play like here. American Girl doll. Like, is it going to sound messed up? Oh. Okay, yeah, something happened. I don't know. I'm gonna work on that for next stream, but we don't really need to hear it. I'm just gonna give you like a demonstration. So what you have are these clicky samples that have like a click baked into them, and you just need to do like a little bit of a roll off on them. Like this, literally just a tiny little fade. And one thing you can do too is you can do a little bit of a fade, but if it starts to feel too soft, you can compensate for the click with something like Neutron, what I was showing before. Or there's actually a free transient shaper I found for you. It's not frequency specific, but it's free. This kilohertz transient shaper. So you can get it in FL, right? Like, and you can just do that until you find the right type of attack without having that baked in click. So I feel like you have that in your tom here and in your kick. So I would just take a look at that. But it sounded really, really good. What do you guys think? PL? We love PL, Roxanne says. Kay says it sounds great. Aton says it sounds like FL for some reason. Minnow Willow says, love the snaps. A Catastrophe says, very chill. Girls Generation says, sometimes when you stream, I think the processing in a DAW can lag. It happens when in Zoom sessions. This was really weird, though. This was like a crazy, almost like pumping. Oh, you know what? Maybe I have like a compressor set up in OBS. I'll do this for next time. I feel like the more things I start adding to my streaming setup, the more things go wrong. And I'm not like an experienced streamer. So I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna add all these sound effects and all these things, and then like half the time stuff goes wrong. So, but oh my god, voice, come back. Lots of PLs for floating. Oops, nope. Didn't mean to download it. Here. Straight into the playlist. Let's go.
Pieces of the week and other eaters.
Okay, and next up we have Your Eyes. All right. And this is by Lissa. New to songwriting, working with a producer that I wrote the song. He's new to the modern sound. I'd like your honest feedback. Awesome. Let's listen.
I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling.
Okay, so a couple of things right away. Same exact problem that Just had. You have that clicky kick, but also your kick has no sub. So a little bit more sub, and then we need to tune your vocals. I don't think they're tuned at all, and you can definitely hear that.
My drifting, heart beating, fell into you. Can't stop this, don't want to. What should I do? I know, I feel, I see. Your eyes tell me. Just happened, I felt it, knew this was real. I can't think, don't need to when I'm with you.
Okay, so couple of things. Your vocals are a little bit pitchy. I think they could be easily fixed with like good tuning, right? So work either with your producer for him to improve how to do that, or learn to do it yourself, because a lot of the times top liners, songwriters these days work with producers, but the top liner processes their own vocals, records them themselves, and then just sends to the instrumental producer. So you could definitely be doing that and learning how to do it for yourself. Now, I think your vocals are way too loud in this track. They're kind of sitting on top of the track, as I talked about with some previous submitters. I also think you need layers. So here, especially on the chorus.
I felt it, knew this was real.
So you need at least 2 more tracks of that, kind of hugging your vocal to create a little bit more impact. And to be honest, because it's also such a low melody, that you might want to do an upper octave that. You might want to just stack it up a little bit. And, it depends on your style. Some artists are not stackers, really. Not everybody has to have harmony stack, right? You can have simpler vocals, but it's hard to get away with what I like to call like a naked vocal, like one single vocal. If you're going to do that, it better be good. It better be so good that people don't want to hear other voices, right? So I think as you're developing, it would be better for you to do stacks and to dress up your lead vocals so that there's more going on and it feels thicker and nicer and bigger. So that's what I would say. Let me know if you guys would like to PL Your Eyes by Lissa. A Catastrophe says, yeah, a bit of tuning would help. I do like the gentle pace of the vocals though. Yeah, absolutely. I think, Lissa, like my advice would be that you learn to do it yourself, because I just think like, even if you don't aspire to like record other singers and be a vocal producer, if you become a good vocal producer for you, if you know your voice and all of its like quirks, no one will ever beat you in recording your own voice. You will never have to pay somebody to record your voice. You will never have to pay somebody to process your voice. Like, you will be a master of your own voice. And I really recommend that. Like, that's how I became a very good vocal producer. I did it for myself first for a long time before I worked with anybody else. I like mastered my voice and how to make it sound different ways. So Lewis says, that music producer crash course is legit. Highly recommend. Just finish the tuning part and mind blown. Lewis, thank you so much. I worked really, really hard on it. For anybody who doesn't know, that's my course that's out right now. I have a link for it in the description. But yeah, it kind of covers all different parts of production, like vocals, drums, mixing, and it is 99 videos, so it's a lot, and you will learn a lot. But I see a couple of PLs. One, two. Yeah, Sorab says, case in point, Ariana, she's great at producing her vocals. Yes, if Ariana does it, then you're not too good to do it. Not saying that you, Alyssa, think you're too good to do it, like anybody, right? Or you're not incapable. Some people think they're going to be incapable. Absolutely not. Like, you can and you should. So I see 1, 2, 3 PLs. I see 4. Maybe we don't have enough this time around, but listen, come back with this a little bit like zhuzhed up. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it. And next up we have I Wanna, and this is by A Little Aquarius. Hey, I'm new here. Hello. Wanted to share for the first time with people. Sorry it's a long one. It's okay. We kind of play just like a little bit of a piece. Long. I guess I was like, wait, this is a minute and a half. It's not long. I was like, my brain was not computing. Never show my music to anyone before. Guys, can we do a little round of applause? Can we get some applause emojis in the chat, please? It's really hard to show your music if you never have. Like, it's so nerve-wracking. And A Little Aquarius, we love you. We commend you. I've been working on this for like 7 to 8 months, going back to edit something. Feel like I'm getting to the end with it. It's called I Wanna. All right. Well, let's go ahead and listen, and let's see what I Wanna is giving. Okay. Love the sense. Oh, pretty. Good job. Oh my God. For a person who's never showed their music to anybody, that was awesome. And look, you've got so much love in the chat. Gives cinematic indie vibes. Would be great in a movie trailer. Wait, low-key bop. Yeah, you've got lots of love in the chat. So congratulations. Really good work. Now, a couple of things I will point out to you. I think there's a little bit of a rub here. I will find it for you. Right there, this chord. I think some of your synths are stepping on top of your bass. So just take a look. It's either like a fade, like a decay of a synth, or maybe it is like a bad chord with a bad note. But just take a look at that. Now, I think your vocals also could sit a little bit higher, a little bit more on top of this track versus being as integrated into this track. And I also think your vocals could be a little bit brighter. Let me refer to them one more time. Yeah, a lot of this is just volume, to be honest. And then I think, yeah, just EQ wise. Let me see. What do I got here? Here's my EQ. Yeah, you want to play around with these frequencies around here, like 3,000 hertz or so. Maybe around 8, just a little bit of a bump. I do hear what you're going for, like more of an indie darker thing. So not too much, not too much. You still want to keep the warmth of your vocal, but I think another thing you will need to do is carve. You need to carve other instruments, especially the synth, around the mid-range, so somewhere around here, so it doesn't like interact with your vocal and step on your vocals. So you'll want to do some dips, perhaps dynamic EQ, perhaps sidechained. You could do static as well. Sometimes I just do static, but you just need to like kind of clean up how everything is sitting. And then one last thing I would talk about is your kick. I just think you could play around with a different sample. It's very like, it sounds like an acoustic kick that's been made with a synth. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's trying to be acoustic, but it's not. I just don't like the sample. I think for this beautiful of a like cinematic composition, you want something that's a little rounder. Like here. Oh no, the sound is messed up. I was gonna play some stuff in Ableton. But yeah, just like a rounder, deeper kick versus like tick, tick, if that makes sense. So let me know if you guys would like to PL I Wanna. Listen to Castle by Halsey as a reference track. So Rib, I'll put a finger down on that one too. That's a really good reference. Listen to what the drums are doing there. I don't fully remember that song, but like as soon as you said, I was like, yeah, like that is the vibe, isn't it? Corrupted Machine says, really good work and will produce too. Epic is giving PL. Yes, Minnow Willow, Roxanne. Watch it. Okay, we got PLs on PLs, guys. That's so good. So exciting. Yeah, I just want to encourage you to keep going because I know it's really scary to share your music for the first time, but you deserve to be able to share your music, okay? So let's go. That was I Wanna. And next up, we're going to have OP9. And this is by Kustov. Progressive house track. All right, let's go. Buzz Nightmare, yes, you can send remixes. Fun. I don't want to kill the vibes. Those claps, you have turned those up. You really want to hear those more. They're so hidden. Transition. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I love this. I think this sounds great, to be honest. Like, you know exactly what you're doing. Your synth lead was so catchy. If I had to nitpick, and this is so minor, I do think the kick and snare could hit a little bit harder. I think it's just transient shaping and then maybe opening room up in the mix a little bit for them to come through harder. But I mean, this is great, right? So like, I don't have a whole lot to critique. So great job. And I see lots of PLs, lots and lots of PLs in the chat. Yeah, music festival vibes. Ivy says, love, love, love this. I kind of feel like y'all like love electronic music a little bit. I feel like this is a group that like kind of likes electronic music, just a touch. Yeah, Richard says, whoa. epic sounding, very cool. Yeah, you guys are just like tossing out PLs. Let's go straight into the playlist. Boom.
Because of the week and other eaters.
And next up, we have 20 Years. And this is by Siobian. And this is a release song, you guys. So make sure you support. And let's listen.
Who would've thought I'd find you here? What else has been like 20 years?
Ooh, cool shout hit in the background.
Countryside, I've been finally cuffed and tied.
Ooh, good stuff.
What's that you said? Oh, wife and kids. It's funny 'cause they have your eyes and ears. Oh, what about me? I'm doing well. Got a song coming out next week. Do you think of me still? My 20s feel. Oh, we live in time we do. 20 years without you. Do you think of me still? My 20s feel. Oh, we live in time we do. 20 years without you.
Very cool. Love the lyrics. I love the imagery of like finally cuffed and tied, wife and kids. They have your eyes and ears. Yeah, I really enjoyed having this lyric. Really kind of made the song come together for me. I think since this is released, like obviously you're not going to be tweaking on this more. I'll give you a suggestion for next music you're going to release. So I think there is something going on a little bit unsettling between the positioning of the vocal and what's going on in the track. I think the vocal is sitting a little bit on top of the track versus feeling like a part of it. But also I feel like there's like almost like clipping or crunching or something going on. Like I was trying to find it. Yeah, that when you sing the word 20, the kick almost feels like it clips to me. It almost feels like a hip hop, like trap kick, but this is clearly not the genre. It's also not loud enough, right? It's kind of like clipped, but not loud. I don't know if it's sample choice or what really is going on. It almost funny enough feels like the kick is overjuiced. Like there's too much sub on it. It sounds, let me just get rid of this tom. It sounds like literally this is happening. Oh, sorry. Like this. It sounds like this to me. And I want like this, all right? And then also the kick doesn't really have like any cut at all around here. So because of that, it's just like, and I obviously I'm somebody who like juices kicks, but it's also not for songs like this, not in the genre, right? For something like this, you kind of just want like a warmer, nicer, more natural vibe all around. So I would just really focus on mixing for your next song. But obviously this sounds really good, so great job. Buzzing Nightmare, you just basically go through the steps like on Boombox to submit the song, bring in your file, and it should appear in the list for me. Let me know if you guys are hearing PL. Okay, I'm already seeing some. PL. You're so welcome. One, two, three, 4, 5. All right, guys, we've got enough PLs to put 20 years into our playlist, our communal playlist. Let's go.
Because of the week and other
We have
eaters.
one more song to check out, and it's going to be One Day. And this is by Ifik. Hi from Italy. What's up? Also inspired by Hot by La Seraphim. This song's been hot on the stream. I will see myself out after that. Start from 23 seconds. All right, let's go. Oh, this is a loud one. Okay. Great vibes. I think you were asking about top lining, making a melody, and your track is like laying out a nice bed for a melody because it's got nice chords and it doesn't have too much going on instrumentally. So that's good. I mean, I will say just from this waveform, do you see how square this waveform is? So the problem with this is everything is way too loud. I'll show you literally exactly what's going on in your track. So what you have is, let me get out of this. Let's say like, these are your 3 tracks. You have a lot more than that, but like these are your tracks. Oh, let me add one more for funsies. So your tracks are literally all like so loud, and because of that it's hitting whatever's on your master and making it go absolutely bonkers crazy cuckoo. The first thing you need to do with this track is turn everything down. I would go minus 10 dBs. I would like literally take every single track, turn them down minus 10, then just put something like this mastering chain on your limiter. If you don't want to use one of these, literally you can just use Boombox. We have an AI mastering track tool now, so you could do that, but turn everything down. That's my first thought. And then as far as making a top line, what I'm gonna do, because it's not really a thing I could like advise you in 2 seconds, right? It's a whole art form, writing top lines, melodies on top of tracks, right? So I'm gonna drop this video that I did a while back, like a month ago, not that long ago, in the chat. Watch this and just follow the steps in this video because it's all about songwriting, and that should help you a ton here. I'm putting in the chat right now. So let me know if you guys would like to PL one day. I see some PLs, I think. So sometimes I can't tell if they're for previous track or for this one. I can't really. Like, maybe. No, those were the previous tracks. So yeah, let me know if you guys would like to PL one day. So, and then we don't have a ton of time left in the stream. So what we're gonna do, also just being real with you guys, I'm so hungry, I'm getting faint. I'm gonna just take like a literal 3-minute break to go grab some chocolate or something I can like eat while I'm streaming, and then we'll do a lightning round of verified submissions and another lightning round of free-for-all, and then we'll be done. So if you haven't submitted your song yet, you do have a chance for the next lightning round free-for-all, so make sure you do that. And okay, I don't see a ton of PLs, but that's okay. Please come back next time, Epic. And then yeah, guys, I need a stream break. I'm gonna make one for next time. But for now, I'm just gonna put the intro, but just don't go anywhere. I'll go get my chocolate, I'll go to the bathroom, and I'll be back. chocolate in my mouth? Yes. Don't judge. No, seriously. I'm like mid-bite. I love it. Okay. Guys, let's do another verified moment. And this time, we're going to look for all bronze Boombox members. These truffles are so good. Okay. And we've got Bangrian Jeremiah with K-pop type beat. That's okay that it's short. The way I was gonna listen without my headphones. I love it. Played it too much and be honest, hit a bit of a slump. Honestly, it happens to me too. I understand. Let's listen, see if we can give you some fresh inspo. That was really fun. You are slamming your masters so hard, my friend. I totally understand that as like part of ear fatigue. Literally take all your tracks, turn them down like 10 dBs, and then you will be completely fine. Just keep whatever's on your master. I think this sounds really cool. I think if you want to develop it a little bit more for K-pop, maybe you need a little bit of a getaway section. It does not have to be the pre-chorus with R&B chords with this clap, but just something a little bit different, just so it doesn't feel like the same vibe all throughout, you know? Just even like switching the drums a little bit if you want to keep the chords, or keeping the same drums and switching the chords, like just a small change, I think would be really cool. But yeah, I'm hearing like a boy group for this, or even like it's giving a little bit like Lisa Rockstar. I think it's really cool. So let me know if you guys are hearing PL. But it's clipping. Yeah. That's what I was kind of getting at. I was like, you are juicing this so hard. Your kick is like in my ear. Be like that sometimes. Corrupted machines always be catching clipping. Sorry guys, I'm giving you chewing ASMR. You ever just get so hungry that you're just like, oh wow, I'm about to pass out. I kind of felt a little bit like that a minute ago. I'm good now. And Cat loves the track. Well, if you love it, PL it. Yeah, let me know if you guys are hearing a little bit of a PL. What am I eating? No, Fabio, I'm having a little bit of a chocolate truffle. Let's see, can you see it? Just kind of looks like that. It looks like a little piece of poop. But it's really good. Usually, yeah, I try not to be like eating on stream stuff, but sometimes you kind of have to. Sometimes you're about to pass out. Sakoa says, thought the song was good, just louder than expected. You're so funny. Corrupted Machine says, Pia, but bruh, lower your loves. You guys are sometimes as brutal as me. Sora says, the piggies theme is stuck in my head. LOL. Boombox says, delish, we need more of those in our studio. I always try to have snacks in the studio, especially when artists come over. it's just you gotta feed the artists. I haven't like worked with artists in a while, to be honest. I'm like moving away from that, guys. It's kind of like not my dream anymore. But when I did work with a ton of artists, you best believe I fed them well. All right, I don't see enough PLs. Let's go to the next song, which is gonna be Phoenix's song Heart Racer. I think we've heard this one before, right? No. Oh, no, yes. Found a dope collaborator to help me rebuild Heart Racer. We love collaboration. Really falling in love with the new version. Yes. I'm feeling this could be my first Spotify single. Guys, let's go. How would you suggest we punch it up even further? Wondering if it needs a verse, more sparkle, trimmed down. Okay, so kind of just like, what could be better? I got you. Ooh, fun. Ooh. Okay, I love the vibes. I think the vibes are really, really good. There's a few things that have. So first of all, I think we need to juice up your vocal. I understand it's a little dry on purpose. I see that. What I'll show you. I wish I could play this for you because my freaking Ableton, everything is like a little bit, you guys know the sound. I didn't dial it in. I thought I did, but I did not clearly. But I will show you literally the moves I would make on your vocal with Valhalla if you have this. I want to basically make like a slapback delay on it. You can use a delay for this, by the way. I always just use this. I use the non-lin mode on Valhalla. I do like a lower-ish mix. I do a shorter-ish decay, sorry. And then I just make like the size and the diffusion kind of low-ish as well. And like a little bit less low, a little bit less high. You literally put this on your vocal. You're going to have like a cool little short slapback. So your vocal will feel short and cool like it does now, but it will have like something on it. I'm using this like all over my music I'm making right now. These types of settings. So, and then here's something for you guys to ponder top line arrangement wise. I love the hook. Right? It's cute. I just think I didn't realize that was the chorus. I kind of thought this was like a pre-chorus leading to something, and then it didn't, right? So I think what you could do, you have this super sparse, you have a super sparse melody, right? Right? This is fine, but I think what you could do is keep this music, keep this track, do some kind of more involved top line. Like we got da 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 na 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 na, like a little bit more rhythm, right? Do that as your pre, and then go into Heart Racer, Heartbreaker, da 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 da. Show me where your line is, and maybe even break down the beat for that, and then bring it back up. You just basically need more dynamic here, because I think because of this drum and bass beat, it's awesome. It's high energy, but it gets old really fast, right? As any really like rhythmic beat does. So you need to kind of pull away and come back, pull away and come back, and create that dynamic, just so you don't tire your listener. So, but it's really cool and it's really fun and people like it. So keep working on it. I want to hear the next version. And Nyan Cat Meows, I like your suggestion. You said, I think you need to layer some more vocals for sure. Yeah, like call and response maybe would be cool. Heartbreaker. You know, you could even do run, heartbreaker. There's a lot you can do. It could be fun. Lena, thank you so much for sending your song. I'm going to do a quick lightning round of a free-for-all, so that's when you can call out the name of your song. So let me know if we are PLing Heart Racer, guys. To PL or not PL? I see 2 PLs so far. Hey, but we need 5. So let me know and I will finish my piece of chocolate. I already feel so much better from just 2 little pieces of chocolate. Are the purple lights intentional? Yeah, I always have this in my YouTube videos and my like short form content too, because without it, this is like a very plain room. Look, it kind of just looks so boring. And then, woo, party. I also feel like purple's become like a brand color for me as well, but it also is for Boombox, so it's completely aligned. I see 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I see PLs. Okay, guys, let's add Heart Racer, Heartbreaker, da da da. Sketchy, show me where your line is. Straight to the playlist. Let's go. And next up, in this verified moment, we have. Let's see. Who have we now gotten to? I feel like I've gotten to a lot of you verified guys. Okay, Kaz. Mostly looking for feedback on song, melody, production, so everything. Not the mix, because it's not really mixed yet. I got you. I won't worry about the mix. This song's about feeling lost, self-judgment. Okay, amazing. Love that theme. Bisexual lighting is a classic. Hey.
Cold mirrors got me paralyzed. Blurred eyes couldn't clear the static. It's like me to overanalyze. I switch sides like it's automatic. Should've known this life wouldn't last forever. Shouldn't trust my mind to keep it together. Couldn't cross the line cause I know it too well. I'm bad for myself. Guess I'm only human. Taking these shots even though I'm always losing. Making mistakes that I don't wanna repeat. Trying to be somebody who would never like me. I just wish this wasn't real life. Searching for something but nothing ever feels right. I can't escape that whatever I dream. I'm trying to be somebody who would never like me. Ooh,
I love this. Songwriting wise, I'm trying to be somebody who would never like me. Ow. Damn. Yeah, that's definitely like saying something. And I love that a lot. I will critique pretty harshly. I love the verse. Literally love the lyric, love the melody. The pre, let me find it.
it's like it's automatic.
I also love that effect.
This life wouldn't last forever.
Should've known this life wouldn't last forever. Something about that is almost a little bit too lighthearted for the tone of what you're saying. It almost is giving like an older Taylor Swift melody, which of course I love. But like for this song and for you and your voice, I don't know. It seems very like bouncy. Da 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 forever. It's also the rhyming of forever and together. I think you could do better. I think seeing this and then followed up by that lyrically, I'm like, oh no, come on, let's not do the expected rhyme. What I would do, da 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 da. Let me see. And I paid my dime. Maybe you hold it out a little bit longer, and obviously you'll have to read lyric, and you could do a lot more like interesting things with that. Da 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 da. You could do like a oh in the background, some kind of little hook. Da 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 da. Oh, and I did like cause it goes this like cause I know it too well. I'm bad for myself. I did love that.
Shouldn't trust my mind.
Yeah, so I felt some type of way about the pre. I think that was my least favorite part. Chorus I thought was good.
Cause I know for myself. Guess I'm only human. Taking these shots even though I'm always losing. Making mistakes that I don't wanna repeat. Trying to be somebody who would never like me.
I think I like the melody here better. I think again, it's kind of giving me a little bit of a Taylor Swift melody, which like it sounds like I don't like Taylor Swift. I actually really like Taylor Swift. It's just, I guess, yeah, I really want these lyrics to hit. Losing, it's maybe just play around with it. Like if you left it the same, I wouldn't be mad, right? But yes, if you had maybe a wider span of a melody, that might help a lot. And I'm only human. You know, you still want to keep the catchiness, of course, and you did nail that. Just play around. Maybe bring in a collaborator. Just see what you could do, how you could push past because I just like being in LA too, doing these like pop sessions, having done them for 10 years. This is like default. That melody is default. It's what like any writer would write. And I just want you to do a little stronger, a little bit more pro. And I know you can because I just seeing that you wrote that, I'm like, I know you can. So you guys know me. The second somebody sounds close to pro, I'm like, ooh, let me tear into this. But I think it's really good. I really like it. So let me know if you guys would like to PL like me. Lena says PL right now. Boombox says songwriting masterclass here. I be trying. I had chocolate. I got energy now. Let's go. Melody is giving nonchalantness. Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a good word. It sounds nonchalant, but the lyric is like, this is the type of lyric I would write. Like something about like how messed up my mind is. And it's like really dark. Like, you know, and you don't necessarily always need the melody to match the lyric. That's not always the case, but you want it to come together. It either needs to almost like juxtapose or like really match. And this is kind of like, I don't know, it's in between. Right? But I see lots of PLs, and of course, Kaz, you're super talented. So, great job. Let's go ahead and add you straight to the playlist. Piggy. Piggies of the week and other eaters. And let's see. I don't think we have a lot of bronze members left. Kaz might have even been the last one. I think they were. Yeah, because we already did Lissa. Yeah. That's it, guys. All right. Awesome for this verified moment. And then let's just go ahead and do a very quick lightning round free for all. You guys know what to do. Spam the name of your song. I pick three songs, and then we will listen to them real quick and I'll give all kinds of feedback. So let's go piggies. Okay. I've got one. Another one. And then one more. Not looking. Okay, got one. Okay, guys, and then reminder, if I don't pick your song, it's okay. These streams happen every single week except next week. So 2 weeks from now, you can submit your music. And I actually do have the submit link. So you can resubmit the song that you sent in right now, or you can wait and submit something new because you do have 2 weeks to prepare. So, all right, let's go ahead and listen to Fast. And this is by Lena. I made this instrumental when I was bored. I'm a total beginner. I got you. Don't worry. I'm never harsh on beginners. It's only when you're a professional that I'm mean. Just kidding. Never mean. Always wanting you guys to just be good, do good. You should see how I critique my own work, guys. Ooh. I like the strings. love. Oh! That went different. Yeah, that's really, really cool. I think that was really interesting in the way it developed. Kind of went from this like almost like pop meets house kind of track, electro, and then it went into like a K-pop drop. I think it's quite cool. There's a couple of things I noticed. So your strings, I liked the melody they were playing, but I also felt like they kind of were just very like stock sounding. You know what I mean? Like they didn't sound like real strings, which they don't have to, right? They just need to sound cool. And I felt like it was like wee, 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 like very notes of the same length, everything of the same volume. And I wanted them to feel a little bit more realistic. So I think you can kind of tweak that with volume, with maybe using a little bit more reverb. I feel like reverb always makes things come alive a little bit more. And then I felt like this part, actually I think it's in the intro. So just these block chords, right? I think you have a synth and a piano layered in. I think there's like some stuff you can do to make it more interesting. Like for example, you could do like maybe like a wobble kind of effect. If you have RC20, I know a lot of you guys do. Here, pull it up. Yeah, something just like a little bit of a wobble, you know, with these settings that would make it really like a little bit more messy but on purpose sounding. Tremolo would be cool. Tremolator's paid, but I think there's like literally free tremolo plugins that do the same things. Like just putting a little bit of tremolo, maybe you can automate the depth so you can hear, you know, something like that. So it's not just blink, blink, blink. I just think it's hard to make like plain chords seem interesting. So, but this was really cool. Let me know if you guys would like to PL fast. Yeah, I see lots of PLs. You guys live for this one. Let's go. Straight into the piggies of the week and other eaters.
Piggies of the week and other eaters.
Figured I'd sing it at least once. Let's not be totally lazy. And next up, we have Backstabber. This is by Kitsune-chan. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Already released this. The issue I'm facing now, how to improve for future projects. Well, awesome. Let's listen and share some thoughts. Okay.
What you say actually don't really care.
Oh, please shut up.
What you say make me choke on my despair.
You make me choke.
You're such a snake, put it on display. How you're so fake, honestly impressing. How you're dressing up your lies, wow.
You gave me the runaround, but as soon as I got around, it was almost late. But then I saw the blade. Backstabber, you are just the type to smuggle a knife to the fist fight. If you let her, she's a backstabber. Backstabber, backstabber. Backstabber, backstabber.
Okay, awesome. Lots of thoughts. So I think first of all, the biggest thing you need is to tune your vocals. They don't sound tuned at all. We had like a whole little discussion about auto-tune. Just remember, tuning is a tool and everybody uses it, and your vocals just sound a little bit raw, especially for the style you're doing this like trap, K-pop inspired thing. So yeah, we need a little bit of tuning. I also think just general mix vibes, you might benefit from collabing with people a little bit more, because it sounds like maybe you're trying to do everything yourself. I don't know, I'm assuming, right? But it sounds like, you know, you're singing, you're writing, you're mixing, you're creating track, and you know, if you're not very experienced at those things, it like makes complete sense that like things might go a little bit wrong and off the rails, right? So, and it kind of felt like that with this track, where like the kick was a little bit too soft, the synths were kind of like a little bit dull and interacting weird with the vocal. So I think just for your next song, what I'd love to see from you is for you to basically just like work with people, collaborate, so you can maybe focus more on the songwriting and the singing and tuning your voice and becoming a little bit better at that, and you have extra help with the track. What I would say is, let me pop the link to our Discord here in the chat. You guys, a lot of you are already in this server, but if you're not, please join right now. So I just put it in the chat. Go ahead and join. We have really fun discussions in Discord. There's a lot of members that help other members with like mix ideas. If somebody's looking for a plugin that does a certain thing, a lot of members know what those are. People collaborate all the time. I feel like a lot of you guys have met each other and make songs together. So join. It's a really fun free resource. And yeah, great job. And let me know if you guys would like to PL Backstabber. I see some cool ideas from Nyan Cat Meows. I love to hear Stomp Kick or something accentuating the words backstabber, because I like the idea of even reload or gunshot type vibe. Yeah, sometimes using those kinds of like almost like sound effects can be really fun, like breaking glass, something like that. It's really aggressive. It's like, oh no, backstabber. I actually look into collab offers quite often. Yeah, guys, I would just encourage y'all to like pop in Discord, chat with people. Like, don't be shy. A lot of people are also growing and developing. Like, don't be scared. Don't be scared of people. So we've got 1, 2, 3 POs. POs, 4 POs. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. But yeah, okay, come on guys, one more. I hate when somebody gets 4 PLs and I'm like, no, I need 5. Diego, do I think sound design is hard? I don't think any of it's hard, to be honest, you guys. You just need like the right knowledge, the right tools, and then just dedication to it. But yeah, I mean, anything that you don't know does seem hard in the beginning, right? But I think you literally can learn any skills, especially with the internet and the tools we all have. No excuses, guys. All right, I have PLs. Let's go. Backstabber. Let's go. Piggies of the week and other eaters. And we're going to have one more song. And this song is called Square Up. And this is by Vince. Video game style rap track, question mark? I have troubles creating new sections in songs. You're not alone. Making it longer than the loop. Okay, absolutely.
No, I heard something about those fighting words. What about looks that can kill? Can you tell me what's your deal? What's your deal? How come every time I walk down the fucking street I can't help but feel people are judging me? It's like everywhere I go I'm being perceived. Oh god, the joys of being me. The bitches won't mind their own business and they love to share all their opinions.
True.
Ain't that just so exquisite? Just kidding, you sound like a fucking idiot. I see you checking me out, or you just sizing me up. Do you wanna fuck, bitch, or do you wanna square up? I see you checking me out.
How I feel sometimes.
Do you wanna fuck, bitch, or do you wanna square up? So bitch, square up. So bitch, square up.
Okay, Corrupted Machines called it. Vocals are separated from the track. We've had this a lot this stream. I feel like we need a separated vocals button, just like we have rub, dry, and sauce buttons. Okay, so yes, these vocals are sitting on top of the track versus being a part of them. So, and it's very kind of just like obvious. I think the rapping sounds a little bit better than the sung parts. Just like the previous person, you need to embrace a little bit of tuning. I will show you this. I will show this to you guys so anyone who's like new, right? And you're like, I don't want to drop a bag on autotune. So there's a few things you can do. There's a plugin called M Auto Pitch that is free. So if you have no tuning at all on your voice, you can't afford autotune, you can't afford Melodyne, get this. Get this, it's not amazing. I will be honest with you because I've been testing these things for my vocal production course and it definitely degrades the vocal a little bit. But if you are just in the position where you can't even get autotune, this is what you need, right? If you can get autotune, but you can't get pro, which is, I believe, pretty expensive, like $400 or something, get Autotune EFX. This right here is like half the price of Pro. And truly, what you need is this retune speed button. It's kind of the only thing that's imperative in tuning. And Pro has a couple of other options that make it better. They have Flux Tune, which is really, really nice, and natural vibrato, but you really kind of don't need them, to be honest. You can create really well-tuned things with just manning retune speed. And this also has the, what's it called? Like the mode, the graphic mode. Yeah. I honestly don't like this. I will be honest. I use Melodyne for this. So, you know, start with just EFX if you can't afford Pro. And if you can't afford anything, start with M Auto Pitch. But definitely, you know, work on tuning your vocals. But I would say those are two biggest things for the track that we just heard. And let me know if you guys would like to PL square up. I love this feistiness of the lyrics. I will say that. It was really fun. And I was like, okay, honestly, like if I'm in like feeling kind of angsty, I would want to listen to this. Like, you want to square up? Like, there are moments I have being in the music industry and all where I do be wanting to square up with some people. So, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Algo Dioism says Ableton 2 has auto shift in all versions, I think, which is auto-tune like plugin. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of this because I didn't know this. To be honest, I try to teach Dollas because I'm not like I already said it this stream, I'm not like an Ableton type person. I do use Ableton, but I kind of like, I'm not that attached to it, even though I like it and I use it. Well, I try to make everything I teach like third-party things so any dog can use it. But yeah, like a Crispy Tuner goes on Deep Sail a lot, does an okay job. Okay, you know what? Thank you guys. I'm gonna like check some of these out because I like to have this knowledge that can help you guys. Yeah, a free option is elbow grease. To be honest, before autotune was really a thing, I used to by scent tune my vocals like by hand in Pro Tools, and it was really hard. So anyway, you guys, so we're gonna now pick Piggy of the Week, and I think this week it's between two songs. I'm gonna ask you guys to vote on these songs and you tell me which one you like the most. So for anybody who doesn't know, Piggy of the Week is like the best song of the week, according to the chat. So we've got a song called Cry and a song called Go Girl Summer. These are my two favorites. Oh, yeah. Typing is hard. All right. And I'm going to play you these songs. And the poll is in the chat right now. So let me know if you guys like one more than the other. So, but this is Go Girl Summer by Queen and Kim.
Flip-flops on the sun's going down. Glitter on her cheeks. Gotta shine like a crown. Top down, right? City lights in her eyes. Girls on the move. And we're feeling that eye. No text, no stress. Leave the boys on red lip gloss. Popping, it's a movie in our heads. Playlist so loud. There ain't no turning back. Midnight's calling heels on the pavement. Clack, oh, we amazing. Round of applause. They stare in awe. Me and my girls, yeah, we got it all. Everything in front of me. I wish it all was out. 'Cause tonight's the night when we don't even care. Go girl summer. I got everything that I need. Yeah, we vibing with the windows down. Sun kissing on our skin.
Okay, and now check out Cry. More of a smooth vibe.
Love it when the dark is coming. Don't wanna see you running. Living with those feelings, I feel so useless. I wouldn't shed my tears. You say you will stay. Sorry, I'm gone. I said I won't care. So did you move on? You cannot pretend that you work hard for us. So cry, try, but you didn't ever show it. Losing my mind, got me feeling so bad. I'm losing his eyes, and myself up so high. But I don't wanna lose. I fall and get a bruise. Rather than
All right, guys. I think everybody is living for Go Girl Summer. So Go Girl Summer is gonna be Piggy of the Week. Let's go. Congratulations, Queen and Kim. Awesome work. And all right, you guys. So reminder. Sorry, I'm gonna turn this on. Reminder, there will be no stream next week. However, I do have a submit link for you for next week. So stay. Don't go anywhere. Let me grab it real quick for you guys. See, Boombox. All right. I'm popping it in the chat. This is a submit link for July 31st. You have 2 weeks to submit your songs. And I will see you guys then. I love you all so much. Stay making music.